Alright, catfish is different than like skinning a crappie or a white bass or hybrid or anything like that because it doesn't have scales. So you're going to skin it quite a bit differently. What we're going to do is we're still going to come in right behind that fin, but this time we're just going to make a cut all the way around, up over the back and down the other side. We're just trying to cut through the skin. We're not really trying to get down into the fish. You're going to go all the way around it. Alright, once you've gone all the way around, you're going to cut right down its back. And again, you're just trying to cut the skin. You're not really trying to get down into the meat, although if you do, it's not the end of the world, but that's why you're going down the back, because you're going to cut down that later anyway. Alright, so once you've got it cut all the way around and slice down the back, you're going to get you a pair of pliers and you're going to grab the skin and you're actually going to pull it off the fish with your pliers. You may have to work it off the skin with your finger just to get it started so that you're not ripping your meat. Then once you get it started, it should pull off pretty easily. You're going to pull it all the way down, right off the tail. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side of your fish. Takes a little bit to get her started. Once you get it started, it all comes pretty easily. Right, now that you got the skin off of there on both sides, now you're going to fillet it the same way that you would any other fish. You're just going to go get in there under it, just go right down the spine. But this time you're going to go all the way straight down through the tail. Same thing with your other fish. You've got your rib cage. You're going to get in behind those. Discard that. I'm going to fry this catfish, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up into little bite size nuggets. For the frying pan, set those aside because the same thing. Set those aside because we're going to have to rinse them off. You're going to come in, cut through the ribs, right down the spine. All right, discard that. Discard the skin. Cut it up into chunks. Cut our rib cage out. Now you're going to rinse it off, and you're ready to either put it in bags for the freezer or throw it in the frying pan. Alright, if you've seen any of my other catch and cook videos, you know I always like to put, once I rinse my fish down, I always like to put them on a paper towel for a second just to get that excess water off of them. Just set them on there for a second. You're just trying to get the excess water that's dripping off. Now we got ready to put them in our freezer bags or put them in the frying pan. Alright, so we got our catfish here. We're gonna fry this catfish, so I got my fry batter. This is just regular Louisiana fry batter. You can use the any batter of your choice. I like to mix a little bit of Old Bay seasoning in there. I just really like the taste that Old Bay gives. So I'm just gonna mix a little bit of that in there. And while you're getting the batter ready, you want to have your oil heating up. Just some regular vegetable oil is all you need. You want to bring it to a boil. Or if you've got a fish fryer, that works fine too. But we don't. You want your oil heated up to about 350 degrees. Once you got your oil nice and hot, you're just going to take your catfish and roll it around good in the batter. Some people like to dip their catfish in milk first. It's not bad. And I always, whenever I set it in there, I always like to put it in there on my spatula or spoon, because it just helps keep you from getting burned. When you drop them in there, it tends to splash and burn you with the grease or the oil. Just kind of roll them around in there. And just let them fry until they're a nice golden crispy brown color. Alright, so now that you got them finished frying, it doesn't take very long at all if you got your oil nice and hot, just a couple minutes. And just till they're nice golden crispy brown, you're ready to eat. biggest mistake I see a lot of people make when they're frying fish like this is overcooking it until it's all shriveled up and too crispy. You just want it a nice soft brown. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, maybe learned a couple things to try out next time you catch a catfish. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys and your support on the channel, the views, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. It really means a lot to me, and so I just appreciate you guys and thank you for that. I'll see you in the next one.